Headlines today and much of the week dominated by Michelle Thompson and other sundry alleged scandals involving the SNP. Boots on the other foot, which is quite unusual, Paul Hutchin, isn't it? That the SNP have been quite good at saying we're cleaner than clean, we criticise everyone else. Do you think they're finding it difficult or easy to deal with this situation?
Yeah, they're obviously finding it hard. Obviously, the halo has slipped a little bit, but it's inevitable. You know, when they had the success that they had at the Westminster election, on top of all the MSPs they got in 2011, it's inevitable that some of them are going to have questionable pasts. Obviously, that raises the question of vetting. But you know, unless Peter Murrell, the SNP chief executive, employs a forensic accountant to go through every single candidate's property deals, it's difficult to see how they could have spotted these things, unless, of course, they were tipped off about 18 months ago. So,
but there are two issues, aren't there? There's the, if you like, legalistic issue about who did what when and whether there was any wrongdoing involved. There's a broader issue. Nicola Sturgeon's SNP presents itself as almost a left-wing alternative to the Labour Party, and having to talk about you know, estate agents involved in funny property deals or allegedly funny property deals, about PR consultants and who said what about tea in the park, and this latest one about people who run care homes. It's not quite the image they're trying to present.
No, it's certainly not the image that they're trying to present. But the wider question for the SNP and for Peter Murrell is, what did he know and when? And how long has this been going on? And how long has he known it's been going on, but hoped to God that nothing would happen about it and no one would find out about it? And these are the questions that Paul and his colleagues now have to probe and find out. How long have the SNP as an organisation known about these allegations? When did they find out about them? And what did they do about them? And that's what is unclear to those of us who are just casual observers to the scene.
But you were saying that there's a certain inevitability about this. I mean, I just wonder, without making any comments in any way about individuals, whether what the SNP will have to face up to is that in the old days when they were a minority, only the dedicated would join. But now, in a way that Labour have been in periods of their history and the Tories have been in periods of their history, they're the bandwagon. If you want a career in politics in Scotland, you jump on that bandwagon, and that's going to bring perhaps different types of people into the party.
Yeah, the SNP are now the establishment in Scotland, there's no doubt about it. You know, before they had about 6 MPs, so it's very hard for any of these individuals to hide. If they've got skeletons, then the press will find out. Now they've got, I think, 56. It's inevitable that
55.
55. I apologise.
6 this week, yes.
So yeah, I mean, it's inevitable that you're going to have folk with deeply questionable